My name is Jessica, and I'm the Senior Librarian at the Yorba Linda Public Library and in charge of adult programming. We're going to go ahead and create a Suncatcher using colored pencil pages as well as a mason jar lid. So for supplies that you need, you're going to need that mason jar lid. Wide mouth is preferable, but anything you have will do. A pencil to trace the colored pencil pages. Finished colored pencil coloring page that you've done, some yarn, twine, ribbon, whatever you have laying around, scissors to cut, some cotton balls, a sheet of paper towel, as well as some type of oil. So I'm going to use olive oil. So now we're going to get started with our first step, which is dabbing the olive oil onto our colored pencil coloring page. So you don't want to put too much olive oil and drench it. You just want to dab a little bit using the cotton ball and start to get it wet so that it starts to become a little see-through, just like that. We're going to go through and do our entire page. So we've let our coloring page dry for at least 5 minutes, and we're now going to dab it lightly with our paper towel to remove any excess oil that there may be. You don't want too much excess oil. And once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and take our mason jar lid and set it down and go ahead and trace the part of the image that we would like to use for our Suncatcher. So I'm going to try and get as many colors in there as I can possibly get and use my pencil to trace around the lid. Once I've traced that, I'm going to go ahead and then cut out my circle. Cutting a circle always sounds a little bit easier than it actually is. We want to make sure that it fits nicely into the mason jar lid. So I'm cutting, getting all those pretty colors. And there we are. I'm then going to take my mason jar lid, make sure it fits properly. Still a little too big, so I'm going to cut a little bit more off. Not too much, but just enough. And then take my glue or Mod Podge and go ahead and put it around the edges of the lid, spread it out. I'm just going to use my fingers, but you can always use a paintbrush or a Q-tip if you like. Spread out that Mod Podge so it's nice and covered. And then take my image that I've used from my colored page and go ahead and stick it nicely into my lid so that it's nice and ready to go. You have all those pretty colors. And the final step is to take your twine or yarn, wrap it around your lid. You want to leave a little bit extra so that you can go ahead and tie it off and hang it. And so after we finish tying off the string, we have our finished Suncatcher, which is a great way to brighten up the house and enjoy the sun as we stay indoors. So I hope you've had a wonderful time with this tutorial, learned something new, and can go ahead and start crafting at home.